What is up, you guys? Digital Aerosol here, and finally we are back with To the Moon. I kind of forgot where we left off. It's been a while since I've gotten back to this, but alright, I think this is the part where... Let me see. I have played this game before, mind you, but... Hello. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. Okay. Alright, so we're at this part then. Yeah, so... Anyways, the reason why I haven't really been making too many videos lately is just... Wait, isn't this... Where did you find it? In the lighthouse before we started. Now, for the last time... Shh! I'm not sure, we'll have to check on that. Okay, so... Anyways, I kinda lost a bit of motivation, I guess, to make these videos, but then now that I'm actually starting up again, I'm really starting to like it. So, let's see. Where do I go? But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. That's cute. Let's turn off the lights for them. Oh. Turn it off, you giant doofus. I thought they were already on. My bad. Okay. Right. I don't really think there's anything else for me to do except talk to her. Seems like the only thing I can do right now. I really should have watched those two last night. They were up late. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance, I suppose. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With two children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low, and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think, deep down, he really wanted a family. So, what are you gonna tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's just the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Alright, bit of character development there for Lily. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Yeah, too cool to say you're welcome. Nah, it's a bit sad, I guess. So, partner done yet? I'm pretty sure he's done by now. Yep. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records. I said it before it even came up. Hidden medical records, to be exact. Uh-oh, dramatic music. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck, they tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Right, beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder, If the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with, and in such a large amounts, its impact on his memory at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earlier memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfigurations frequencies. That should get us past the beta blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only got a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the blank for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Forgot my coffee. Beta blockers. You know, I never actually took a look at the notes of the items here that we have, so we have a lot of these, don't we? Yeah, we do. Dead rabbit. A roadkill on Johnny and River's wedding day. Anya, the abandoned lighthouse by the cliffside. Clock. The clock in Johnny's house never tick. Moon. Objective. The moon in Johnny's memory is full. Pickled olives. Johnny's favorite. Acrophobia. Something that Johnny and River apparently didn't have. What's acrophobia? I don't know. Whoa. Animorphs. Johnny's favorite childhood books. I never read Animorphs when I was little. Joey. Johnny's nickname named after his grandfather. Tony Atwood, the author of a series of books on River's condition. Alt-tab, lifesaver. Dr. Neil Watts, a pretty cool guy. Yes, he is. Beta blockers, a drug with the side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Clock ticking, something River can't stand. Okay. So we gotta find something to trigger his memory. Whoa. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells! I know, it's your fault for running it over. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at, it was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as the stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny's unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info in this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of roadkill. Yes, Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran it over. Exactly. I've already done my part. Logic? Oh, you miserable person. If it helps, Will you pick it up for me? I have a pair of gloves you can borrow, of course. Yeah, alright. Time for Eva to do the dirty work. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. I mean, it hasn't been that long, really. It's only been like maybe a few hours, I guess, since it was run over. I mean, even then, I guess it's still gonna smell, but I mean, imagine if it was like a few days. I hate getting stuck on flowers. That's one thing I remember about this game, always getting stuck on flowers. Oh well. Huh. Deja vu. Squirrels. Alright, so we go, we get the roadkill smell, and then we give it to Johnny, and it'll trigger his memories. Yeah, flowers. That'll work. Okay, come here, you squirrel. The kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valve container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Oh, okay. That's good. Don't want it to smell unless we want it to. Staring out the window. Where are you going? I gotta take a leak. Pretty sure there's a bathroom. You don't need to go outside. Where are you going? What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. What is that? Ah, here it is. Receive the valve container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. And what is this? Why can't I... Can I... There we go. This... Painkillers? Okay, I'm guessing that's not supposed to be there. Okay. Receive the contained roadkill odor. Awesome. Alright. Now, let's see. If I remember correctly from last episode, trying to get back through Johnny's memories, we were stopped because part of his memories were, I guess, incomplete, which is why we couldn't move any further, and the transfer of his desire to go to the moon wasn't effective. Oh, hey! Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Neil? These painkillers, I think they're yours. Hey! May I ask why you're on them? I wasn't gonna tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall. You just walked into a wall like that? What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think. These are some rather strong pills, Neil. And it was a rather strong concrete wall. 'Twas a match made in heaven, I say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there. Neil, you aren't addicted, are you? Addicted? Are you kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink into that level of contrived mess. Right, so he's on painkillers for something, but we don't know what it is. But we know that when he was at the window, he suddenly felt the urge, or the need for painkillers.